Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I bring you another review of a type of product that I haven't done a review in a long time. Today we are taking a look at a guitar, and being more specific, today we're taking a look at the Silvertone Pandera. So this guitar, it's pretty rare and weird, not gonna lie. I didn't even actively look for it. As you may know, if you have seen any of my past videos, I have a store or a small business of some sort with my girlfriend where I sell used gear, basically. We buy damaged, old, crusty gear, I repair it and we sell it. And someday some random teenage girl just messaged me to my number and is like, hey, I have this guitar, do you want to buy it? And she gave me a price and it was a good price, so I bought it, why not? And let me tell you, it is a pretty pleasant surprise. As you can see here and on photos that you will be seeing on screen, this is very obviously double cut, you know, like a Gibson Les Paul double cut or PRS style inspired guitar. The shape reminisces a lot of PRS more than anything. And based off the overall specs and vibe of this guitar, I think I'm pretty confident in saying that was the intent with this guitar. As any of the guitars I reviewed, this is an used model, so I won't be reviewing, you know, finish, flaws or condition, just, you know, the quality of the guitar and all of that. The girl told me that she never played this guitar, so the frets are supposed to be like they came out of a factory, and let me tell you, they are pretty good. They are not sharp in the end and they are pretty level from what I've gathered. This guitar, according to some information I found on this bizarre weird model, is an older body with a bolt-on maple neck, and this has a pretty nice, well, this has some finish flaws or finish checking line, but this has a pretty nice heel joint, because it's not your boxy Gibson-y type of heel joint. It's a very sculpted, carved heel joint that when you're playing it feels pretty good. Like when you're playing, you basically never touch the back plate, and that's pretty good because it feels just like a set neck guitar basically. As you can see here, this guitar has a pretty beautiful rosewood fretboard and 22 frets. This, I don't know the size, but I would say medium. They are not super tall, but they are not like freaky small or anything. They're just, you know, pretty nice medium size. And this comes in Gibson scale. This comes in 24 3/4 inch scaling, so it will feel more like a double cut than a PRS. I don't know the radius of this fretboard, but I mean, it's not like a 50s Fender super roundish, but it's not either like an Ibanez flatness. It's maybe a little bit flatter than my Les Paul. I don't have any gauges to measure that, so yeah, pretty much you will have to go by that, I guess. And the neck, it's like a Strat, maybe a little bit skinnier. This is not a fat neck, this is not like a Les Paul neck or anything at all. I have a guitar with a Epiphone's version of a Slim Taper 60s, and this is like pretty much skinnier, and I mean, that is up to you if you like that kind of stuff or not. I like it. I'm not really a skinny neck kind of guy, but I like this one because I have used this guitar mainly for leads, and for that it works pretty nice. The neck, it's pretty. I didn't find any information on anything else, like what are the you know, the electronics, the hardware, the pickups, nothing. It says it has die-cast tuners. These are just your, you know, generic guitar tuners. You have two humbuckers that these were the main surprise in my opinion, because to my surprise this guitar sounds fucking amazing. At least in my opinion, for leads with good distortion and some effects, it sounds pretty fucking sweet, if I do say so myself. And as you can see here, you have a tunematic bridge, one master volume control, one master tone control, and a 3-way toggle switch. So yeah, it's pretty much like a Les Paul double cut from Gibson or Epiphone, but in their own shape. I know you can't see it that well on the video, but on the pictures you will see right now or have seen on the video, it's kind of weird. It has like a little adding mass on the right, but you know, I like it. Some people that I have shown this guitar have said that this guitar looks like absolute garbage, so I mean, that's subjective, I guess. And this guitar, as you can see, has a body and neck binding, and I'm not sure, but I would bet on this being the natural color of this binding. At least in my experience, when binding age, it doesn't look this, you know, consistent. This is just a solid color. It doesn't have like any whitish parts or anything, which personally I like. I think it works very well with the aesthetic of this guitar. And as I said before, this is an outdoor body with a maple neck, so expect some neck dive if you were to buy this guitar. It has some neck dive. It's not as bad as in an SG, but some, because alder is not that heavy of a wood and maple kinda is. So yeah, when I hold this guitar, definitely the weight like falls right in my hand. But apart from that, there's not much specs that I can tell you. That's pretty much what I could find of this skew rare model on the internet, and I tried to look for any reviews, and surprisingly, like many of the stuff I review, there's not any serious reviews of it, so I have to carry the torch, I guess. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I can tell you about this guitar, so let's go right into the demo. I will be plugging this guitar into my amplifier, which is a Yo-Yo Bantam Zombie, and for the rhythm and lead distortion I will be using Yo-Yo Vintage Overdrive to boost the amplifier. And for some of the cleans and some of the leads, you will be hearing the ambience effects and direct effects of the punk rock. There is no post-production to the audio, it's just straight into my editing software, so no post EQ or effects or anything like that. So let's go hear how this rare instrument sounds. So as you guys heard, this guitar sounds pretty damn fucking good. Why? What can I tell you? These pickups have a surprising amount of clarity that I didn't expect them to have, because usually on these rare brands and models, I believe this came on a starting pack of some sort. Like, you couldn't get this guitar by itself, you had to get it with a little 10 watt amplifier and whatnot. So yeah, this is definitely a student model. This is not a high-end guitar at all. But yeah, on this type of guitars, they come with really shit pickups, like absolute garbage pickups. But these were, you know, pretty nice for the most part. They are not for metal, they are not for ultra American high gain, which is mainly what I play. But for leads and rock and even some fuzz tones, this thing fucking kicks ass, definitely. So again, this obviously doesn't compete with a PRS, this doesn't compete with a Gibson, but if you're on a tight budget and you need a good guitar for, you know, boomer, that good old boomer shredding for Santana's type stuff, this will definitely do the job. The only thing that you would like is maybe a tremolo unit, but I do like the Tunematic better than any tremolo unit ever. And I think Silvertone, it's an AliExpress brand.
I actually couldn't be more fucking wrong. Silvertone is an old ass brand that goes all the way back to 1916. They were one of the OG brands in electric guitars and amplifiers. Then they stopped production in 1972 and got bought later in 2001 by Semic, who turned the brand into a budget Chinese guitar brand focused to student models. I made so many fucking mistakes in this video. I'm the worst reviewer ever. Why is life only endless suffer?
That is what the girl told me, that her parents bought the guitar from AliExpress, but I'm not sure. You guys may know that I deal with a lot of really low-end brands and of that. I have never seen a Silvertone electric guitar in Colombia. I have seen a lot of acoustics, but not a solid body electric. But they are a thing, and I just, you know, researching for this guitar, I realized that they make Super Strats. I don't even know if they are a company anymore. I know they are made by the Samick factory, and that's about it. But I know they make like these boomerish single cut, double cut, whatever. They made Super Strats, they made, you know, Fender copies and all of that. So a pretty rare brand, really. It's not any, you know, it's not a fucking Squire type of brand or anything. But yeah, if you stumble on any of these weird fuckers on your tone journeys, pick them up for a decent price. I got this for around $80 to $90. I don't know, I'm just doing the conversion, you know, rapidly in my head. Maybe like $70 to $80 used. So yeah, if you can find them for around 60 to 120 bucks, I think that's a pretty nice price for one of these, and you will have a very nice instrument. As I always said, there's like, all instruments are worth it, in my opinion. You just have to give them the proper love, except Ibanez guitars. Just, if you have an Ibanez guitar, just throw that shit in the fucking trash, please. But yeah, that will be pretty much everything for today's video. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. That would help me tremendously and would help more people to find my videos on the search YouTube engine. Also, if you like this video, I invite you to take a peek into my channel and look at some of my other videos, and if you like them, please subscribe. At the end of the video, you will have some recommendations. If you have any questions about this guitar, about me, my rig, the sound, whatever, you have any inquiries, criticisms, or you just outright want to tell me to go fuck myself, you can do so in the comment section down below. If you subscribe to my channel or like this video, you will be helping me a lot. I'm trying to make YouTube you know, a regular thing for me. So yeah, that will mean a lot for me. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!